what's up? Hope everyone's doing all right. As usual, I'm yours truly, Mr. C, Mr. Casual, whatever you like. But you join me as we are once again back on PowerWash Simulator. We're working on a shoe house. And basically, once we finish this job, we'll be able to get a new washer, which will be pretty cool. So that'll be good. But hope everyone's doing all right. But I suppose we better get started. Alrighty, here we are. This shoe house, it's not the biggest thing in the world. Might take a little bit to get done, but I don't think it'll be too time consuming. Alright, I guess we'll do that. It was that, right? Yeah. Alright. But yeah, looking forward to getting the next washer. And then I think we'll have to buy a attachment for it at some point. Not because I want to, but more or less because I have to. But it'll be alright. Won't be the end of the world. But yeah, this job shouldn't, I don't think it'll be too long. Or at least I don't see it taking too long. Yeah. Alright. Oop. But yeah. Hope everyone's doing alright that's watching this. And if not, hope things get better. But yeah, I ended up having the day off today, so I thought instead of just being bored and whatnot, I was like, let's be at least somewhat productive and play some more PowerWash Simulator. Because why not? Oh, that door's done. Looks good. Just need to get right there, though. Nothing about the handle. Window frame's not quite done, though. Yeah. Oh, it is. Nice. Alright. I guess we'll... Oop. There we go. Alright. Get this door frame done. Okay. Now it's done. Okay. So stairs aren't quite there yet. So is the railing. We'll get there eventually. Ooh. There we go. Nice. Got both of those done. Sweet. But let's see. I guess we'll do. I guess we'll end up doing the little window box and then of what we can of the windows. At least the ones that are more towards the ground floor, at least. I think we'll work on that next. So let's get going. And we gotta do the underside as well. looking, got the window clean at least. That's good. But yeah, we'll probably need to hop. May need to hop up in order to. Ooh, let's see something else. Yeah. Is that enough? Alright. There we go. Got that done. And since we're going to be up here, may as well do this top part as well. May as well. Okay. Looks to be done. Okay. Might should have done the other window thingy as well, but oh well. It's alright. I know I do end up using the scaffolding for this one though. I mean, because where I'm looking at right now, that could be tricky, but it's like, theoretically you could possibly do that with only the ladder. I mean, you could. I don't know. We'll see if I use the scaffolding or the ladder once we get to that point. So window frame's not quite there yet. I see where. Okay. There it is. There's that. Okay. Next. This one won't be too bad. But again, we'll do the top bit first. Make it a bit easier. Alright. And then do that. Alright. Alright. Okay. And that should be good. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Alright. That. And over there. That's good. Oop. That's the only downside. I wonder, actually, might be able to change the FOV. No, options. Might be just... Ooh. Yeah, that might be better. Okay, do that. Alright. Alright. So we got that. Now we got this one. I would probably need a ladder to get to that one, honestly. Because I'm like, could I make it? Maybe. But we'll worry about that once we get there. Though. Alright. So right there. Ooh, yeah, that's kind of odd. Now. Since I changed the FOV. Oh. Got here, but yeah. Getting there, yeah, I think I'll definitely have to use a ladder. Assuming that the ladder goes high enough, that is. I think it should. Alright. Okay. There's that. I think we're good. Alright. 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 Get all of this done. There's that. There we go. Very good. See, the only problem is with using this particular view to be able to do that. At certain angles, the washer is more or less right in your way, I would say. That's the only problem I have with using that view. Because apart from that, it's just fine. There we go. So that's done. No windows down here, so that was all. Ooh. Yeah, well, there's this one. Thought we started with this one, so that's why I said initially no windows down here, and that most definitely was not the case. Okay. All right. Can I reach it? Kinda. I mean, I am right here, and may as well do that. Ooh. No. I think it might just be easier to use ladder and stop being stubborn. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm going to try using the ladder for this one. Because I think when I did this on both Xbox and PlayStation, I think I only ever used the scaffolding right there. So I think we'll challenge ourselves this time around and actually do just the ladder. So that'll be interesting, because I don't think I've ever used a ladder on this level ever. So that'll be curious to see, if nothing else. So I guess we'll just have to see how it goes. Oh, 20%? Huh. Time's going by rather quickly then, since we're already at 20%. That's cool. Can't complain about that. And yeah, there we go. And up there. Window proper is done. Okay. That. There's that. Get underneath. That is probably, I know what it is. Yep. Thought so. There we go. Alright, I don't think I did this under that. Yeah, I didn't. I was going to say, I don't think I did on any of them. Yeah. Okay. And there's that. And I see the one. Oh, I did that one though. Okay. Cool. Alright. What do we work on next? I guess we could work on this thing, the soul. Yeah. We could work on that. The other thing, I guess, is the... what, yellow? Boot walls was referred to, okay. We could theoretically do that. But I'm thinking of starting from the very bottom. And going with the soul, and then making our way up. And then after we do the sole, I guess we'll do the yellow section and wood at the same time, I suppose. So that's something we could do. But yeah, I think that's what we'll end up going with, is we'll do the sole and then make our way up. I guess we'll just start right here, I guess. Right. Okay. Just gotta make sure we're thorough with it though. Can't just go willy-nilly, because otherwise we'll probably miss a fair bit. So I think that's what we'll do. And then you got this back little bit right here, whatever that's, wood trim? Yeah, that's what that is. And then make sure we get the, see what I mean? See, if we try to do it too quickly, going to miss stuff. I'm trying not to miss stuff, but yeah, it's kind of easy. Oh, that looks good. Oop, I didn't want to go up. Yeah, I guess I got caught on the ladder a bit. Oh well. Alright. Okay. Nice and slow. Well, not too slow, mind you, but you know what I mean. Want to make sure we get everything that we can get. Alright. Alright. Looking pretty good. Alright. Okay. Curiously, it seems like you actually move faster prone than you do crouched. Okay. Sure, I guess. All right. Okay. Yeah, may as well. All right. We're good there. All right. Ta-da! Nice. So, I think we'll actually, for yellow, I think we'll actually start, I think we'll start right here. And I did say I was going to do some of the wood as well. Like the part I can get and even the underside, but like the top side, it's like we could get it, or we could just wait till we come back around and are ready to do the top portion. So I think that's what we'll do in regards to like that wooden trim section right there. That obviously has dirt on the top side. So that's what we'll just do. We'll just mainly focus about on the lower yellow sections, and then we'll do what we can. Oh, that's cool. Then we'll do what we can. Then once we're done with all the lower yellow sections, we'll work our way back to the wooden trim that's not done and finish it off. So that's what we'll end up doing. All right. So that's portions almost done. We'll just do that once we hop on to get to the higher stuff. So it'll get done. We'll just have to come back to it. So that's done. Now let's do this little section. All right. Okay. Didn't run into the ladder this time. Which I guess is good. All right. All right. That's done. Good. That's not going to be done, but that's all right. I don't mind. That's done. Good, good. Go over here. Here. Okay. Yes, oh, that's done. Cool. So is that everything? There's this section right here. Oh, 40%. Ooh, sweet. That's cool. Oh yeah, I remember. So it's not actually Martha. It's basically, so this is a nursery. And like one of the kids got hold of Martha, which is the caretaker's name, phone. Oop. There we go. And we're up here. There's that. Okay. Now we just need alright. Almost done. So up here. There we go. All right. All right. I guess we'll go from this direction. Yeah. I That doesn't seem too bad. Okay. Alright, let's get that. Okay, make sure that trim's done. Yes. Because I would hate to miss one of these trims. Wouldn't surprise me if I did do that, though. Honestly. I try my best not to miss things, but I do tend to miss things every now and then. So, like I said, we'll try not to miss anything. Alright. Turn around. Get that wooden trim. It's almost done, actually. Now it's done. Okay, good. I guess we'll do... Yeah. This is coming along quite well, I will say. We're already almost nearly halfway. So that's pretty cool. And then once we finish this job up, because before we finish this job, we'll technically have enough for the next washer in regards to money, but we won't have enough stars because we're at, I think, 35 stars when we started on this job, and you need 40 stars for the next washer. And for money, you need 2,000, and we'll get the 2,000 before we'll have the 40 stars. Okay. Oh, cool. But yeah, that's why we gotta, well, technically, you could just do the majority of this job and then hop on to the other job to get that extra star. But we'll get it either way. Alright, here's that. Alright. But yeah, that's basically, because we'll have the stars before we'll have the money before we have the stars. But this, as you can see, this job isn't too hard. Or at least I don't think it is. You just gotta be patient, really. As with anything in life, it's when you rush that you can run into trouble. So, as long as you're not trying to rush, you'll be fine. Okay. Oh, got that face done. Good. Oh, got that wooden trim done, by the way. So that's cool. Got that. What's that? Eyelet. This is what it's called. Okay. I didn't know what it was called. I was like, what is it called? Honestly. Alright. Oh, cool. So that's not done yet. That's probably the thing I'm working on. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we got that one. That's cool. Alright. Alright. Yeah. So definitely need to get the under this. Yeah, like that. There's quite a bit there. And then probably the upper, like getting the top of that as well. Yeah, that's it. Alright. Oh, got that done. Nice. So that wooden trim is not done. This thing. Let's see if we can kind of do it. Might be missing a little bit. Is that part of... It is. Okay. Let's do that. Then there's the top side, obviously. I mean, we're right here. We may as well work on this. So. But yeah, this job's coming along rather nicely, I will say. Alright. Alright. Try and get down here. Keyword on try. Alright. There. Yeah, I figured that might have been just easier. Just back away and stand up. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Good. Oh, a little bit right there. Oh, and a little bit right there. Like I said, there will be a... We'll need to do the top side of that wooden trim on both sides. Unfortunately, the ladder's all the way back there. But I think we should be able to do this section. Alright. I think we should be able to do it. Yeah. Got that. Oop, 60%. And another job. I think I might know what that job is. The one that just popped up. But it'll be alright. Alright. Trying to be a bit slow to make sure it gets properly cleaned. There we go. Then we need to do the other side. Alright. Coming along nicely, I will say. And this washer is doing a, I'd say, decently good job. missing a little bit over here. No. Is it up here? Yep, there it is. Considering this is what? Only the... What is it? The second? Was it second or third washer? Second of 4. So it's actually doing a pretty decent job, I will say. Considering it's only the second washer. Alright. Okay. Trying to make sure we don't miss anything. There? No. There we go. Okay. I think it's probably time to start using the ladder more, like over here. So let's grab the ladder. I guess we'll start over here. Ooh, that's all right. But yeah, between the two, it's kind of hard to say between the ladder and scaffolding. You probably move the ladder around a bit more. But I guess it ultimately is like kind of just depends on what you prefer. Honestly. Oh yeah, down here as well. Get that. There we go. Got that. I don't mind either one really. Just kind of really depends on the job, I guess. On like which one's actually better. That's what I would say. Like if you prefer the scaffolding, then more power to you and use the scaffolding. I'm not going to be like, you do this or that. I'm like, just do whatever works best for you. Is what I would probably say. And that's probably ultimately what I would go with. Alright. I mean, I'm already... Sure, why not? I'm already up the ladder. Ooh. But yeah, just kind of how you should really go about doing all things is like just do whatever you're most comfortable with. It's not really up to me, honestly, to tell you how to do things. I can give you advice, sure, but like actually telling you the way you're doing it that's working fine for you is bad. It's like, no. Like, you do what works for you. Alright. There we go. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. I think we're... Oh. I was going to say, I think we're mostly good. Yeah. For the most part, anyhow. Alright. Let's move it there. Ah, hey Flash. Hope you're doing alright. Yeah, we're just working on the shoe house level. We're close to a new washer. We basically just need to finish this level and then we'll have a new washer. So that'll be pretty cool. Because we need $2,000, but we need a total of 40 stars to get the next washer. Ah, cool. We'll get the money, but we won't have the required stars until we finish this job. Or you could like cheese it and start a new job and get the final star that you need. But I mean, the washer's working fine without the new washer. So I'm not too fussed about it, honestly. Just doing it at... But the job's already almost done. We're already at 80%, so... I'm not doing too bad in terms of progress on this one. The next one is, I think, a skate park. And then while we were doing this job, we unlocked another job, which I think I might know what it is, but I'm not certain. Okay. Ah, hey, Carp. Hope you're doing alright. We're just about nearly done with this shoe house level. Alright. Look down. And I was talking about earlier, so when I've done this level in the past on other platforms, I've always used the scaffolding. So this time around, to be a bit different, I'm only using the ladder. I actually might have used both the ladder and the scaffolding now that I think about it. Oh, okay, no worries. But yeah, I think in the past I used mostly the scaffolding, I want to say. Alright, go down a bit. So I thought, you know what, let's try something a bit different. And we're just going to try and use the ladder in this playthrough. Alright, can I... Oop. Should be able to get that. Oh, cool. Alright. Looks like we got... Alright. But yeah, no worries. For whenever you have to step away. Yeah. No big deal. But yeah, we're gonna definitely be having a new washer pretty soon. Oh, that got that done. Got that done. Alright. But yeah, yeah, this level's gone by pretty quickly, I will say. I thought it would take longer, honestly. But I ain't gonna complain that the level's actually not taking too long. On a side note, I finally finished up Crime Scene Cleaner, the main campaign anyways. because they do have like a hardcore mode and a nightmare mode. But if you're just you're wondering about just the campaign proper, I had no idea I was doing the last level, and then I was like, oh, I think that was the last level. That was the funny part, is I had no idea it was going to be the last level. I was like, oh. I mean, it's cool that I finally finished the campaign, because I think I started the campaign sometime last year, and I just like kind of fell off of it. Not because it wasn't good, I just eventually I never got back to it until this year. So it's good that I actually saw it through this time and finished up the campaign. Alright, go up. Alright. But yeah, I was happy about that. Not that it was finally over, but more so about actually seeing it through. So I was happy. Because that used to be me in a nutshell with games, is start everything, finish nothing. But yeah, I used to be so bad about that. I'm definitely much better about it nowadays. Okay. Alright. Alright. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good for the most part anyhow. Aha. I managed to get on this thing. I was trying to, and hoping to be able to. Alright. So the frame's almost done. Now it is done. Good. Alright. Got that done. Oop, wrong button. Woo, sweet. Might be able to get this portion done without the ladder, maybe? We'll see. And that's done. Alright, there's something that's not done. There's a little bit there and there. Oop. Over there? There it is. Alright. So that's good. Need to do that top portion, so alright. Okay. Let's go back up here. I don't see anything. Yeah, we'll definitely need the I think the ladder to get some of this stuff up there. Alright. I guess we'll grab the ladder now. We're at 90%, by the way. There's that. Nice, nice. We had already finished that. That's done. That's proven to be a bit tricky. Alright. There we go. Getting to the side. There. I don't. Alright. Don't know if there will be other spots that we missed, but we're almost done. So that's good. Alright. Okay. Alright. Up. Ooh, missed that. Alright. Let's grab that. There we go. Yeah, I forgot about this side. I was like, oh, oops. I thought, whoopsies. Ooh, this side as well. Yeah, this wall. There we go. Alright. That's done. That's done. 3 things left to do. There's the boot wall, which is what I'm working on. Alright. There we go. Okay. Alright. Grab the ladder once again. That. Can we reach? Can. Good. Alright. Okay. Try not to fall off this time. There we go. That's all done, and now we just need to do this roof, and that be done and dusted. Or in this case, washed. So that's pretty cool. Didn't take as long as I thought it was. Not gonna lie. Alright. I think it probably helped that I guess I used mostly the ladder as opposed to the scaffolding, because I want to say maybe the ladder helped make it a bit easier, maybe. Alright. Yeah, got most of it up, which is good. Alright. Then do that side. Okay. Oop, that, and then. Alright. Very good. Okay. just about done. Ta-da! Woohoo! Yay! You love to see it. There we go. Awesome. Woo! All right. That's one job down. And a washer to buy. Cha-ching! Now we're broke again. Ah, thanks. Yeah, that didn't take nearly as long as I thought it was going to take. I thought it'd probably take at least an hour and a half, honestly. So the fact that it only, what, like an hour? I was like, oh, that actually didn't take long at all. So I was like, that's a pleasant surprise. So you love to see it. Ah, but thank you. But yeah, we're back to being broke again. So, oh well. Let's see. Not sure. I think this is the washer where we'll eventually have to buy. There's a short. What were we on again? We were on Prime Vista 3000. So Prime Vista 3000, which is this. Vista 3000, because I think it's the extension I'm thinking of that we have to buy out of necessity is basically this, but it's like extra long. So it's basically this one, Prime Vista 3000 extra long extension, which isn't here yet. That thing. So that car, it by itself isn't necessarily that hard, but it's got a lot of rust, and it's basically, unless you use the red nozzle, it's really hard to clean that one. Ooh. Question is, we could do the skate park, because like theoretically that doesn't take long, but to do that we would need a soap nozzle. No, not that one. Equipment. We would need a soap nozzle for the 3000. Prime Vista. No, not the Pro. We would need that. And as you can see, we're broke. So unless we went back to the previous washer, actually, no, I never bought the soap nozzle for the previous washer. So kind of, really, when you look at it, we kind of can't do that one. Well, you could, it just would take a while. Unless you do something like, say, do that. Question is, would I, could do that. Yeah, I guess we could do the skate park. Skate park could be fun. Plus it gives us a chance to try out the new washer. And it's like, you could theoretically do that one instead. But I think what we'll end up doing is we'll do the skate park, and then once we finish up the skate park, we'll have a good bit of money, and then we'll buy the soap thingy, whatever. This. We'll end up buying that so we can do the vintage car. And then I don't know if we have any. So for the metal car, you basically would need to do. You can either do the multi-purpose, or it being a car, I think it's metal. So you could do one or the other theoretically. But yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and get started on this. Okay, it's going to take a little bit of time, but alrighty. I guess we should get this show on the road, I suppose, because it's not going to do it. So, alright, here we go. Okay. And this is the skate park. Just like theoretically, it doesn't seem too terribly long, but it's kind of in between in terms of, is it time consuming? It's like, it's not, wouldn't say you'll be done with it quickly, but it's like, it's also something that will take a little bit of time. Oh yeah, we need to change washers, by the way. There we go. Ta-da! Woohoo! Yeah, because we started out with Prime VESA 1500, then we moved to the Urban XU2. Now we're on the Prime VESA 3000, and then eventually we'll be getting the Prime VESA Pro. Alright, let's get with it. No, part they haven't. I was like, what is he saying? I was like, okay, I guess. But yeah, we'll probably, just, do this job and then buy the soap after we're done. But yeah, since we're on this washer, it should, help speed up the process a little bit. Which will be good. But yeah, we'll work on these benches first, and then we'll go from there. All right. All right. All right. There we go. But yeah, I don't know if I would say I have a favorite level. Now that I'm thinking of it, I was like, do I have a favorite level? Ooh, actually, I think I know what my favorite level is. It's a level that it can be a bit challenging to do, but we haven't done the level that I'm thinking of. So basically, the level I'm thinking of is part of the SpongeBob DLC. It's one that's like pretty cool, I would say. Still weird to me that you move slower, prone. I mean, crouched, as opposed to when he's actually prone. Still find that kind of weird. But yeah. My favorite level is in the SpongeBob DLC. And we'll eventually get around to doing that. But yeah, that will be my favorite level that I'm thinking of. We'll probably start doing the seasonal content. Once we get the best washer in the game. Then once we get in the best washer, that's probably when we'll start doing like seasonal content, DLC. So that way I'm not just doing campaign after campaign. But yeah, like once we start doing basically advancing the game enough where we have all the good stuff, then we'll start doing some of the seasonal stuff. But yeah, if you were to ask me, alright, oh, okay. But if someone were to ask me, instead of what's my favorite level, what would be my favorite DLC that they put out? It'd be a tough one for me, honestly. It would probably be between SpongeBob and Wallace and Gromit as for like favorite DLC, because I enjoyed myself doing both of those. But it's like it would be a hard choice for me if you're like, okay, one or the other, which one? I'd be like, ooh, that's a tough one. Oh, the bench isn't quite done. That's unfortunate. Was it the front side? I mean, there's a little bit right there. Ah, that might be it. No? There we go. Now it's done. But yeah, that's what I would say. It's like, because it'd be between those two, and it's like you could argue for either or, honestly. I think we'll actually start here. But yeah, I wouldn't be mad at someone if they prefer like Wallace over SpongeBob, because I really like them both, and they were both fun DLCs to do. I quite enjoyed myself. Right. Let's actually move this. Oh, it works. Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright, I think that side of the wall is good. A little bit right here, but there. Alright. Very good. Let's see. But yeah, not sure how long this level is going to take. It definitely helps that we're on the new washer, but I was like, the level's kind of a bit wide at points, but not all of it is. So it's like hard to say, honestly, on like which one, well, not which one, sorry, on exactly how long this one could end up taking. Don't really have a surefire answer for that, honestly. Okay. Alright. The railing's done, but not the gate. Oh, now it is. Never mind. Alright. Okay. Don't think I need to do... Ooh, I do. I was going to say, I don't think I need to do the top side, and I was like, ooh, I do, actually. Oop, wrong button. There we go. Shows what I knew. That's done. Yeah, trying to make sure we get this backside. Yep, wink wink. Alright. Okay. That's good. Alright. No. Mm-hmm. Okay, good, good. Mm-hmm. Alright. Alright. Okay. Then I guess probably need to do that side as well. Yeah. Ooh. Cool. That got done. Probably need to... Can I? No. Okay. Fine. Be difficult, wall. I wonder. Oop. Yeah, I do. Okay. See why? That's what I don't get. I don't know. Oh well. Alright. Oh well. Let's not dwell on it, I guess. Just move on. Yeah, it's cleaning up pretty good. Sweet. I'll say there's... playing this game, there's nothing worse than having to continuously go over something that's like, just refuses to clean. It's just honestly kind of annoying. Alright. I wonder if I'm going to need a ladder for this wall, because obviously you got all of that. Huh. Yeah, I guess am going to need one. Alright. I mean, it's fine. Just, oh well. Because I doubt it'll be done by the time I do this bit here. Yeah. Alright. Let's grab the ladder. There. Okay. There we go. And it'll be done very short. Okay. Alright. There we go. That's done. Alright. Very good. Continue on. Alright. Mm-hmm. Alright. This side. Ooh, sweet. I bet you I need to get the top side of that. Let's see. Oh, no, did not. Okay. Thought I was going to need to. All right. Sure. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. That way. There. Mm-hmm. Nice. Very good. Now, I do remember I need to do the top side of this section right here, though. So I will need to do that. Can I jump on here? Negative. What about here? Ooh. Made it. Nice. All right. All right. Do here. All right. All right. Okay. Wonder. Can you? I was wondering if you could. No. Okay. Pardon me. Alright. This way, and that way. Alright. And then that's that way. There we go. Nice. Now we just need to do the wall. Alright. Almost done. There we go. Nice. Now we just need to work on this wall. And I'm assuming we can just jump up and do that top portion from there. So we don't need to worry about that just yet. Like the tippy top. Alright. Alright. Yeah. All right. All right. Kind of going a bit too quickly, but it's not too bad. As long as I'm not trying to be too broad, I think I'm alright. For the most part, anyhow. At least. Alright. Yeah, because this wall is not going to be done because we still need to do the other side of the wall and the top side of the wall. So it's still going to take a fair bit to get done. Alright. Very good. Thank heavens I have this new washer. The old washer, oof. Not sure where I would be at with the old one. That I'm not really too sure. Okay. Alright. So we're done all back here. I think the very last thing we'll actually end up doing is probably the floor for everywhere. I think we'll save the floor for very last. So like even those stairs last. But something say like that railing or, well, that's part of the stairs. So actually we wouldn't do that because I was going to do that because it's technically not part of the floor, But I said like the stairs would be something that I wouldn't do until I do the floor. So we wouldn't do that either. So all right, I guess we'll just start up here. All right. Yeah, get that right there. Very good. But yeah, that's how we'll do it. Instead of doing some parts of the floor, I want to say, I think there was a, I can't remember what it was, but I want to say there was a trophy on PlayStation, aka achievement, with that soccer ball. Oh, I think it was, you had to try and get the soccer ball out of the bowl. I think that's what it was. So we might try and actually do that. Because I remember this one had something. I was like, what was that something? I was like, it was, like, let's see, what was it? God, I was like, that must have been a while back. Huh. Kind of surprised I remembered. Probably remembered since this game was the last time I got a platinum trophy on PlayStation. That's probably what helped me remember. But yeah, in regards to the floor, we'll inadvertently do stuff on the floor, but not intentionally. Okay. Not certain, but I want to say I may have done this level with the other washer before. But like I said, not certain, but I don't want to say I've never have, because it feels like I probably have at some point. Alright, now for this side. Okay. But yeah, being able to do this game with mouse and keyboard is so much nicer. Don't get me wrong, I love controller, but it's definitely a lot nicer with mouse and keyboard. Okay. Alright. Actually, we'll just go from this. Alright. Okay. Very good. Alright. Oh. Jeez. You know what? I'm going to change the FOV back. Because, yeah, it's just been throwing me off. It literally throws me off. There. Oh yeah, got Alright. I mean, won't be too big of a problem doing it from inside the bowl. Not really, anyhow. Alright. Alright. Wall's almost done. Okay. Nice. Now it is. Now for this achievement. Oh, I know how I did it. Let's see. Come on. Aw. Dang it. Nice. There it is. The achievement I was talking about. Nice. Sweet. There'll be many more achievements to go if I want to get everything, but nice to at least knock that one down. Oh yeah. Might need the ladder, by the way. Alright, I guess... I guess we can put it there. Eh, why not? Ooh. Dang it. There we go. And then, with the, since we're up here... Ooh. Huh. Interesting. Anyhow. Get this done. There's that. May as well do this top side of the thing I'm standing on. Okay. Alright. Oop. Alright. Got that. Like I said, we're already up here, so may as well. Oh, okay. You can get that done by jumping. Alright. Okay. There's that. And this as well. Sure, why not? There we go. Nice. Okay. I mean, I may as well just keep going at this point. At least until we get over there, I guess. Just means I won't need to use the ladder every so often. Which will be a good thing. Ah, okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. pretty good. Okay. And we can do that, yeah, anytime. Alright, well that's that top. Ooh. Top side mostly done. There's that spot I'm looking at now, but that's pretty much all of this walls top side done. Could do that. Sure. Nice. Got that done. Let's see. And then we'll go back over there. I mean, that bowl's technically part of the floor, as I was saying. So that's it. So I guess we'll just basically do all of the wall that we were just working on. So yeah, we'll just get start on that and then go all the way down. I mean, that arch is technically, I mean, it's a question of, should I do the arch or skip it until the floor? Because it's like, theoretically, it's both the part of the floor and not. Because when you're using that arch on the skateboard, it's technically the floor. I don't know. We'll see. It's not the biggest deal currently. So, yeah, we'll see. I suppose. Okay. But yeah, we're only just now getting to about 20%. There it is. You make a slope out of concrete. I mean, it's not rocket science. Sorry. Just because you can't fathom how they do it doesn't mean it's impossible. There's a bunch of things I don't know, but that doesn't mean that it's impossible. But yeah, I was like, it's like park. Couldn't fathom. But yeah, it's like, yeah, it's like some people just like, if I don't know how to do it, it's fake news or whatever. It was like, come on now. Alright. There we go. Nice. Got that done. Sweet. Now we'll just... I guess we'll start at the top, I suppose. I'm not opposed to that. But yeah, once we do the bigger areas, like, say once we get done with all the walls, and we actually start doing the floor, since the floor is, there's a vast amount of flooring, our percentage will definitely go up pretty quickly. So, while our percentage done isn't really going up that quickly currently, it will once we actually do the other stuff and can start working on the floor. Nice. But yeah, I shudder to think how long this level would have taken with the previous washer. Ooh. I mean, theoretically, you could challenge yourself and do the other stuff, theoretically. But I'm not too fussed, I guess, about finding out how long it would honestly take to do this level with, say, like, maybe not the very first one, but even in, say, just the second one. I can't help but be a little bit curious, though. Like, I might never finish it, but I would, part of me is curious. I'm like, how long would it take to do a level later on in the game, but with the basic washer? So, okay. I was like, am I stuck on something? I was like, oh, I don't think so. Am I? But yeah, I'm glad I did do the tippy top of the wall. Makes it better that I'm not constantly going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down the ladder. So I'm glad I did that, though. Okay. Woo. Sweet. Alright. Well, yeah, we're getting there. We're about a quarter of the way there. That portion's done. Nice, nice. Love to see it. As is that. Alrighty. Okay. problem is, if I do the arch, is that considered part of the arch? No. It's part of the quarter pipe. I think I'll end up doing the arch. Because it's like... Now, if this portion down here, if that was considered the arch, then I wouldn't do the arch. But since it's not, I think that's what we'll end up doing. Alright. Oops. I guess I was a bit too far away. Alright. Ah, that wall is part of this. Okay, I was like, what? Part of me was like starting to get confused. So I'm like, do what now? I was like, huh? What's going on here? I was like, oh, that's why. Oops, silly me. But yeah, I was like, huh? But yeah, we'll do the quarter pipe. We'll do the arch. All right. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then after we do this side of the quarter pipe, got quarter pipe stuck in my head, arch, then we'll do the sides, and then we'll do the top side. Alright. There's all of that. Yeah. No. Not trying to go up currently. I did say I was going to do that. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Do that. Nice weather though, I will say. I was like, oh yeah, I see the sun since I'm almost looking directly at it, and I was like, okay, nice weather. Oh yeah, and here. Okay, there we are. Okay, now, kind of did some bits of this side though, I will say. All right. There's that. Then once we do this side, all we got left to do is the top side. And then the arch. There we go. Finally got it right. We'll be done. Proud of myself for finally being able to say arch instead of quarter pipe. That was kind of funny that I kept saying quarter pipe instead of arch. Yeah, that was funny. Alright. Up we go. Alright. Mm-hmm. Alright. Alright. Okay. Mm-hmm. 30%. Nearly a third of the way there. I guess. Oop. Yeah. I was like, it'd probably be easier if I just hopped off. And sure enough, it was. Nice. Got that done. So I guess what we'll do next is the railing and then wall section over there. Then after that, we'll do that, and then I guess we'll hop on top. Alright. Yeah, I suppose that's what we'll do. And might not need to use the ladder. Well, for this section right here, anyhow. So we'll see. Okay. Trying to go a bit too quickly now. Need to rein it in. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, that looks okay. Probably the other side of these poles I need to get. Okay. Oh, nice. Then get that. Turn around. All right. Okay. Then yeah, all of that. For that sort of stuff, I'll need a ladder back. But it's not too bad. Won't be on the top of this wall for too long because then you got that. And I don't think I'll be able to get up there without hopping off and then moving the ladder. Oh well, it's all right. Unless, can I do it? Can I do it without running? Oh, that might require some running. All right. Whee! Made it! Yay! Did it without the ladder. The next that section, I'm thinking, maybe? Need ladder? Not entirely sure. Okay. Does that do it? Okay. So, at least we made it up here. I do like the parkour somewhat in this game and see if I can get to areas without using either the scaffolding if it's on that level or ladder. Kind of like to challenge myself doing that. Now there are some levels it's like you are definitely going to need some assistance, but generally speaking I do like to at least try. Okay. And all of that. Okay. Huh. Oh. Apparently. Apparently we are. But yeah. Gonna actually. Whoop. Alright. Ooh. Oh, I don't need to. Hey! Look at me. Sweet. I wasn't entirely sure if I was going to need ladder. I was like, I don't know if I'll need a ladder or not. That I honestly did not know. I was like, I don't know. But yeah, I legitimately was happy that I didn't need the ladder. Because with this game, there is always a small amount of parkour. And since you're already doing some parkour, and I'm like, why not? Okay, get that right there. All right. There we go. And turn it back around. Get this. Very good. Continue with getting this top portion. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Alright. Then we can do that at any time. Yeah, I think we'll just work on this wall over here because, like I was just saying, we can always hop back on the railing when we need to and then start doing that wall. So yeah, we'll just save that. Okay. That's what we'll do. Alright, let's finish up this wall. Alright. Okay. Ooh, sweet. There was still a fair bit that needed to be done. I'm not going to say no to that. The more the merrier. Alright. Cool. And like theoretically, yeah, you could technically do that, but as you see in the top left hand corner, it's actually called upper floor. So, yeah. Alrighty. Ooh, sweet. Alright. Alright. Go up a little bit, so get that. Yeah, I'm missing a fair bit. Alright. Nice. Love to see it. All right. Just narrow gap. There we go. Moving along, well enough, I will say. Okay. All right. That gets done. Then this wall won't get done until all the way down there. So I'll have to keep that in mind. Should be fine. Get a little bit closer. Starting to try and do it from a little bit too far. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. All right. Okay. Let's see. All right. Oop, some railing in the way. Yeah, too far. Figure it was. But it can't hurt to try. Ooh, sweet. Nice. Now for this wall that needs to get done. Okay. Think that's Shouldn't matter, but better safe than sorry. Okay. Moving on. Over here. Oh yeah, we will. Yeah, we may as well. Oh, I've asked that many of times. It's like you'll come have some of these jobs that that this person wants you to do, and you arrive at the job and you're like, oh, holy balls! You're like, how? Like, how did it get like this? Because through my various playthroughs, I always ever think to myself, at one point or another, on the particularly big jobs, I'm like, how? How did it get like this? This isn't something generally that happens overnight. But it do be like, it was like, what? It was like, I'll still clean it for you, but I was like, how does a location that I'm cleaning, I was like, how does it get so bad? That it do be making you wonder. It's like, what? Yeah, because I be wondering that, like, almost every time. It's like, I was like, I'll still clean it, but I was like, I can't help but wonder how it gets like that. You know, this one way to clean the very tippy top. Get back on there. But oh yeah, I definitely be like, what? Quite literally, I'd be like, oh? Because they'll be like, okay, I want you to clean my car, or clean my RV, or whatever it is that they want us to clean. And it was like, okay. And it was like, okay, this is, a car isn't too bad, but it's like, how did it get this dirty? Did you just leave it? Or what? But, yeah, you just can't help yourself, honestly. It's like you'd be like, how did it get like this, madam or sir? Because, like, through my, since we're doing this on PC, and now my third playthrough, I was like, yeah, there be levels, and I'm like, how? How did this happen? Because you can't help but wonder. It's like, huh? But yeah, it do be leaving you scratching your head, and I was like, huh. I was like, I don't know how or why. Sometimes the person that you do the job for may say, like, hey, so this happened, and now it looks like this. But not every person who ends up hiring you to clean said location that they want you to clean will say, hey, so we had X, Y, and Z happen, and now the place looks like you got hit by a mudnado. But yeah, it does leave you being like, how did that happen though? It's like, you told me it happened and what caused it, but how? So it do be something else. So it's like, I was like, okay, sure, if you say so. regardless of whatever explanation they give, I'm like, okay, I guess. Nice. Ooh, 40%. Oh, I know what that one is. And we still don't got enough money for the soap nozzle for this washer yet. More than halfway there, but we don't quite have enough just yet. But we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Once we start doing the floor, we'll really start making headway towards the end of this level. Okay, nice. So that's all the walls done. What about this? I mean, you could do the spine. We'll just do that with along with all the floors. Alrighty. I guess that means we're ready to start on the floors now, since we've done all the walls. Cool. Shouldn't take too long, I don't think. If I had to guess the floors, might be what, 40 minutes? If I had a guess, something like that. But let's get going. All right. Okay. But yeah, at least with this first section that I'm working on, like through here, not all of it is dirty. There's still like some bits and bobs that are as dirty. So it shouldn't be too bad. Oh yeah. Still weird to me that he's like, that our character moves slowly when we're crouched. But when we're prone, we move just fine. It's still kind of weird to me. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. By the way, we're almost halfway. Not quite, but we're getting there. All right. Okay. Don't need to crouch anymore. Or prone, rather. Okay. Making sure. But yeah, I'm still having fun all the same. Not doing too shabby. I think we will end up also doing the car as well, because the car ain't going to take too long. I mean, it'll take a little bit longer to make sure we get the rust, but apart from that, the car shouldn't take too terribly long. It'll just be a matter of using the soap for it, which I don't think will be too bad. Just gotta spend a little bit of money is all. Alright. Now, over here. This corner. Okay. Very good. May as well. Alright. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Well, hello. Hope you're doing well this evening, Steven. Yeah, can't go wrong with a little PowerWash Simulator, so here we are. And we do already have a new washer. Oh, good to hear. We are currently cleaning a skate part. But initially we were cleaning a daycare that was like the old whatever fairy tale it was, where a bunch of kids live in the in a shoe for a house. Oh yeah, yeah, it's the same way for me. That was honestly how I first played it the first time. I played through it on Xbox. Same way, through Game Pass, and then I played that, and then once it inevitably came to PlayStation, I played it all the way through and the DLC on PlayStation. And as you can see, we're playing this on PC, and the only DLC I don't have on here is the Wallace and Gromit DLC, but we'll eventually buy that as well, and then we'll have every DLC. I forget when it was, but this year PowerWash went on to PlayStation Plus, the Essential tier. So it was free on PlayStation Plus at one point. I don't remember what month it was, but it was a PlayStation Plus title. So, and I even got the platinum on the game as well. Granted, it took a little while, but I eventually got the platinum. Alright. But yes, it's a very odd. You wouldn't find people disagree with you in calling PowerWash Simulator a oddly therapeutic game, because it's like, I never had any idea I would enjoy this game as much as I have, and here we are on our third platform, and we're enjoying it just as much as the first playthrough. Yeah, it's actually been out for quite a while, the PowerWash, because it first came out on, I think it was early access for PC, and then eventually on Xbox first for a little while. I think I think that's what we'll do. Okay. But yeah, I didn't have a PC back then, so I never honestly played it on PC until I started streaming it. I forget when my first stream on PowerWash was on the PC, anyhow. But yeah, it's a fun little game. But yeah, I never would have guessed I enjoy it as much as I do. But hey, I ain't going to say no to it, and that's the fun aspect in life. It's like sometimes you have no idea what's going to be giving you a pleasant experience like this game has. By the way, speaking of PowerWash 2, I have been keeping up with their dev blogs. And I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised at some of the stuff that's going to be in number 2. Because they usually put out a dev blog usually every Friday. They've been doing it lately. So they do that every Friday, and most times they also do a stream where they're covering a specific aspect of the new game. And that's on Twitch that they do their stream on. So I would normally watch their stream, but I'm always at work on a Friday morning, because it's usually, I think, about 10 a.m. Eastern when they do their stream. And so I'm like, oh, I'm always at work at that time, so I always end up nowadays missing their stream. But I do still check out their dev blogs on Steam. Alright, I guess we'll do this next. Yeah. Alright. But yeah, I am indeed looking forward to seeing the new game and playing it. I know they're still aiming for this year. They haven't given a date yet, so I think they're still aiming for 2025, but we're starting to get a little late into the year, so I'm not sure if they're still going to hit 2025. Oh, by the way, PowerWash 2 will be on Game Pass. Just so you know. Just like the first game was. I don't even think the game needs to be on Game Pass to really sell well, because it's such an enjoyable game. The first one was. I think people would be more than happy to that can afford it to buy it. At least I would. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if the bundle is, if there's a PlayStation bundle, but yeah, when I bought this game on PC, they had like a bundle that basically had all but their most recent DLC on as part of the bundle. I think it was like 20 something dollars, and it was basically all their DLC except for the Wallace and Gromit DLC. So I was like, why not? So I bought that back. I think it was during the holidays last year. So I bought it during the holidays, and I think I've only, I maybe started playing on PC. Let's see, we're in September. I think I might have started. Maybe like June, maybe. I mean, I could look on YouTube and see, but I want to say I didn't start until sometime in the summer, at least. So the bowl's almost done. All right. Oh yeah. Actually. But yeah, in terms of washer, we're on the second best washer currently. So we're on the Prime Vista 3000, I think it is. And once we finish this level, we'll buy the soap nozzle, because the one of the levels that we can do next, it's the old vintage car, like the old car that has a lot of rust on it, and that requires, well, you can theoretically do it without soap, but it's a lot harder to do without it. So we'll just bite the bullet and buy the soap nozzle for it. But yeah, we could theoretically not do it, but I was like, it'll just be easier and less of a pain if I just go ahead and buy the nozzle for the soap. So that's what we'll end up doing. So that way we don't have to, nice, got that done. So we don't have to worry about it too much. Should we? Could. Why not? Yeah, we'll do this. Is done. Stairs over there are done. Making sure. But yeah, it's been a enjoyable experience on PC. Plus, you get to do mouse and keyboard, and I would say this is a lot easier doing it with mouse and keyboard than doing it with the controller. You can do it with the controller on PC, but I find it easier, actually, doing it with a mouse and keyboard. But yeah, I make these levels that I wash into videos, and I do upload them in 4K with HDR as well. Because I think most creators don't actually bother with HDR quality. Or at least the videos I've seen. The only downside about doing that is it takes a bit longer to do. So that's the only unfortunate thing. Okay, that's done. Guess we may as well do this ramp as well. Alright. But I don't mind it too much. Well, it may take a bit longer, but it'll be in a bit higher quality, so I end up doing it. So, like, if you look at any of my videos, like when you go to change the quality resolutions, you'll see like HDR is there as well, which is something I don't really see other creators use. Okay, that. All right, so I guess we're doing. I mean, I don't really do all that many videos myself, so I don't mind. Now, if I had like 10 videos like ready, then I might actually not do HDR like I do currently. But yeah, that's what I generally do. Okay, do this side. Alright. Even if it's a long video, I'll still do it. Because like I said, I don't really do that many videos all that often, so I was like, why not? Okay. But yeah, sometimes I try to build up a backlog of videos that haven't been published. So that way I kind of seem like a half competent content creator in a sense. Like my longer videos, I try to do those on Sundays, for example. Say like if I got like whenever I do these levels in PowerWash Simulator, I'll do it like, I tend to put these longer videos on Sundays because unless you're working on a Sunday, not really much going on a Sunday. I mean, sure, you might have something like F1 or American football or whatever, but generally speaking, not a lot really going on a Sunday. So I tend to put the longer videos out on a Sunday. Okay. Alright. Alright. But yeah, I think we're making decent progress on this gate part. Ah, is it? Yeah, my last two crime scene cleaner videos are like basically 3 hours long. I think the penultimate one was like essentially 3 hours, and I want to say the final one, unless I do the other game modes on crime scene cleaner. Nice. I think might be around 245, maybe 250, and then the penultimate is maybe like 2 hour 56 or something like that. So like those that like take god awful forever, then I'll do on Sundays. But something I do, something that I do sometimes is if there's a decent point in time to break it off, then I might cut a video at one point and then have the next video be a continuation of the first video. I do that sometimes. But yeah, for like actual live stream, I think my longest one was like how long was it? I think it was like 11 or 11 and a half hours. Something like that. And that was for, it was the Star Wars game. What was it called? It was the one, it was the Respawn Star Wars game. I think it was the first one? I forget what the title is, but the one where you play as Cal Kestis. I think I had streamed that one. I think that one had been just Twitch, I want to say. I don't think I streamed that one on YouTube, but I want to say that one was like maybe, yeah. Yeah, it was like 11 or 11 and a half hours or something like that. Alright. But yeah, the main reason why I usually end up doing these levels in their entirety, because you see most people will just trim it down. And I'm someone who would actually watch the whole thing if they actually publish like the entire level instead of it being like a trimmed down version of it. So that's why I end up doing like, instead of like a trimmed down highlight version of like PowerWash or Crime Scene Cleaner, I end up uploading the entire thing, because I'm a person that would actually rather see the whole thing as opposed to like highlights, if you will. Alright, let's, I guess, do this. We're at 65%, by the way. Yeah, I don't think so. So we're getting there. Be a little bit longer, but yeah, we're getting there. But we'll be there before you know it, and can't wait for October, by the way, because I'll be playing Ghosts of Yote. So that's the next game I can't wait for. Like, if I have to pick between PowerWash 2 or Ghosts of Yote, I'll do Ghosts of Yote. As much as I love PowerWash, I also love I loved Ghost of Tsushima. So yeah, if you make me pick, I'm going with Ghost. Ah, heard that's good. Nice, got that done. But yeah, I heard that game's good. The one done by Bluebird Team. Yeah, Bluebird Team's really been knocking it out of the park lately with their games. The Silent Hill remake and now Chronos. There we go. Couldn't see. Alright. Do this. But yeah, I didn't finish it, but I need to, at some point, get back to Silent Hill. Silent Hill 2. Like I said, I didn't finish it, but I do need to. I just need to get back to it. Kind of like how I did with Crime Scene Cleaner. Okay. Alright, let's do this. But yeah, I had fun with my time in Silent Hill 2 when I was still playing it. Alright. Right. So that counts. Keep forgetting about that. Alright. Because I don't think I ever played Silent Hill 2 back in the day. When the OG game came out. I don't think I ever did. So even now, I don't know what happens. Sure, I'll find out if I ever get back to it, but yeah, I need to at some point. Nice, got that done. Then I guess we'll do that, and then we'll start working on this. Okay. But yeah, I'm better about finishing games, but that's usually ends up being my problem sometimes, is I may stop playing a game and I may not go back to it sometimes ever. Or it just may be an extended period of time. Ooh. Oh yeah, since they have an agreement for remaking the first one. Always found it weird that when they remake not the first game, but the second one, I was like, okay, I guess. But yeah, happy for Bluebird Team that they're hitting their stride. Okay. Because yeah, they definitely earned it. Because a lot of people were really, probably I would say, pessimistic about their ability to do Silent Hill 2 before it came out. A lot of people were like, I don't really, saying they didn't like their games before Silent Hill 2 remake. And then they just knocked it out of the park with Silent Hill 2. And then they're like, well, you did a good job with Silent Hill 2, but I'm sure it was just a fluke. Then you got Chronos. That's out now, and people saying that's really good. And then it's like, okay. It's like, those people that were saying it was, Silent Hill 2 was a fluke, I guess they have to change their tune. unless they're just a hater like that, which wouldn't surprise me. Huh. But yeah, I played one of the Silent Hill games on PS3. I never finished it because it was like honestly too stressful how scary it was. But yeah, that's why I generally tell people. I tell people it's like if you want a scary game, like truly scary, that'll really mess you up. That's Silent Hill in a nutshell. Because a lot of people will say, "Oh, Resident Evil's scary." I was like, Resident Evil can be scary in moments, and maybe for an act. But like for like generally scary game, I've always told people that's Silent Hill. You want something scary, go Silent Hill, not Resident Evil. Now Resident Evil can make some good games. Well, Resident Evil can have some good games and whatnot. But I always tell people, if you're looking for something to mess you up, Silent Hill all day. Because a lot of people are more familiar with Resident Evil since it's more popular and whatnot. But and so they think Resident Evil is scary. I was like, oh no. I was like, if you think RE is scary, just try any Silent Hill game, or if you can't play it, just watch it on YouTube or whatever. Then that yeah, that's why I tell people, to the ones that say Resident Evil is scary. I mean, it can have moments of scary, but not like the scary that I think of. And that's coming from someone who hasn't played probably most of the Silent Hill games. Because I think the thing that made it so scary for me was actually the fog. In those games, it's like you could sometimes hear the enemies, but you most of the time couldn't see them in the fog whatsoever until they were really close. So I think that's what would end up scaring me the most in the various Silent Hill games, is the fog and not knowing where the enemies are. Okay. Not quite. All right. But yeah, can't go wrong with the good Silent Hill game. Granted, I know some of them have been not as good as others, but yeah, generally speaking, the majority of those games are pretty haunting, I will say. Three-quarters of the way there, by the way. So that's good. But yeah, so I will say a game I've been thinking about playing that I haven't played is Halo. I've been thinking about maybe starting that, but main reason why I haven't started that is there's another game I've been playing called Hell Is Us. So I've been enjoying that. And then the other reason why I haven't started Halo is a game I mentioned earlier, Ghosts of Yote. I'm really excited for that. So I'm like, I don't want to start Halo and then have both Hell Is Us and Ghosts of Yote take up all my time and me, quote unquote, forget about Halo. So for the time being, Halo's on the back burner, but it's definitely something I'm going to play at some point. And we'll do this next. But yeah, I'm definitely going to get around to Halo at some point. Couldn't tell you when, but that's probably going to be one of the next games I'll play. Because I have it on PC. I just need to get into the mood with it. I'm kind of in the mood for it now, but I know if I start it now, I'm not going to finish, say, like the first game before Ghost of Yote comes out. So I'm like, So that's why I haven't started up Halo just yet. I was tempted to. So I'm like, I probably shouldn't just yet if I want to actually finish it and it not be one of those games that I play for a bit and then either never get back to or come back to at a later date. But I for sure will definitely play it at some point. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Do this side. Alright. Nice. Now we do this, and then it'll just, after that, it'll be that, and then just the floor proper to do. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Alright. Very good. Oh dear. I will say, at least this skate park didn't take something like 3 hours. That I am happy about. I was like, oh, 80%. Hedges. I don't think so. I think you're on your own if you're trying to get me to do hedges with your, or with my washer. Alright. Okay. There's that. Alright, now we just need to do this thing. And then we can do the floor and be done with said skate park. Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Ah, the whole thing is okay. Alright. Didn't realize that. Spine's coming along rather nicely. Be done before you know it. And do this top bit. Alright. There we go. Alright. And done. So there's 3 rails, eh? Alright. I guess we better find the railing. Might be this one? Yep. Was. Oop. Okay, now we're back to prone. There we go. This one? No. Ah, it must be that one. Right? Yep. And finally, this rails. That one as well. Oh, jeez. Shame on me. At least it wasn't anything too... Ooh, there's a wall. Anything too tedious. There we go. Now there's a wall I'm missing. We could either try and find it ourselves, or we could take the easy way and actually highlight it. Because I'm not sure which wall it would be. Okay. Oh. Ah, that one. Found it. Was it? Okay. Guess we gotta grab the ladder then. Oh well. It'll just be easier to grab the ladder. Alright. Oop. Huh. That's weird. How do you go prone on a ladder? That's, okay, I guess. Oh, really? Oh, there we go. Got it. Sweet. I guess we'll do... Yeah. There. Alright. Oop. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright. Now begins the final little bit. Because the good thing is, we won't have to do the entire floor. As long as we just do the majority of it, we should be good to go. Alright. My oh my. Alright. Could. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, just got a wide area to do is all. And then we'll finally be done with this one. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Alright. Oh, we got enough for the soap also, by the way. So that's cool. Alright. Huh. Was wondering what took you so long, because you did say you would at some point be away. Then look at you grabbing a P2 at VIR. So I was like, wonder where he's been. I was like, surely it couldn't take him that long to pick her up. Alright. Yep. Alright. Okay. But yeah, we're getting towards the end. We're at 87%. So we're getting towards the home stretch, at least. So that's something. Hmm. Let's see. Alright. Just need to do this floor and this level will be done now. Woo! Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. About a little under halfway through this floor, by the way. Alright. Okay. Alright. Alright. Maybe. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. At least this portion's done. Oh, my. Very good. Very good. All right. Okay. Sure, why not? All right. Oop. Oh well. All right. Okay. Was. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. All right. Getting oh so close. Ah. And nearly there. I think you might. I think you might like some of the changes that iRacing is making. By the way, if you haven't seen. And ta-da! Ta-da! Sweet! Nice! All done! Woo! Only took forever. GG's. Ooh-wee. That took quite a while, I will say. Oh, gracious. Oh, my goodness. So these are the jobs that we have next. Not in this stream. Already, we've been going for not quite, but almost 3.5 hours. All right. Okay. Not bad. Oh, geez, it's already after 10 o'clock. Yeah, I think that's going to have to be it for me. I do have work in the morning, so I have that, and I want to eat a little something. But yeah, that's going to be what I did 2 levels this time, so not too bad. Yeah, whenever we're back on this game, these are the 3 choices we have. But next stream could theoretically be tomorrow, but it'll probably more than likely be Thursday, because I work Wednesday night, so it definitely wouldn't be Wednesday. But if next time I will be live will probably be Thursday, I want to say. Because I'll be watching the new episode of Alien Earth when it comes out. So I'll watch that. And then, like I said, I work Wednesday. So regardless of what I stream next, it probably won't be until at the soonest Thursday. Alright. But, you take care of yourself, and to anyone else that came by, I thank you for your time. And with that being said, I thank you for your time. Hope you have a good one. And until I next have your attention, this is yours truly. Ta-ta till next time.